Hello, I hope you are all having a lovely week. I am just here with my final ever video for the University of Warwick, which is kind of just a goodbye and a little update on what I'm doing now and what I will be doing going on from my graduation. So if you don't know, I've been making, over the past kind of year or so, I've been working with the University of Warwick, making blogs a couple of times a month, just exploring my journey through university, largely focused around being a politics and international studies student, but also just general university life things. And during the lockdown period and kind of since then, I have also been making weekly video diaries, exploring and kind of giving you the opportunity to follow how my studies have been going throughout this period, and just more generally how I've been kind of navigating the lockdown and everything that I've been up to, as well as just answering a lot of your questions and trying to help any of you prospective students prepare for starting university. So yeah, I would just like to thank you if you have watched any of those videos in the past, then thank you very much for watching, and I do hope that it was helpful. And also if you do have any further questions, then I am always happy to answer anything that you might want to know about the University of Warwick, the politics department, or just anything generally. I'm always happy to help. In terms of what I've kind of been doing since graduation, so I graduated in July, as I said, in politics and international studies, and since then things have obviously not gone exactly to plan. I was not intending on starting a grad job this year because I wanted to take some time out to travel, and obviously this is the worst possible year I could have chosen to try and do that. So things have kind of come to a little bit of a standstill, and obviously everything's kind of thrown out in the air, but I've kind of just tried to make the best of the situation that is happening. So at the moment I have moved home. I'm just about to start some kind of part-time work where I live in order to continue to save up for my travelling. So when I do go, I will obviously have a lot more money behind me than I would have originally, and hopefully I won't have to do so much of the to and fro coming back to work in between, and hopefully I can just go and kind of not come back for a very long time. Obviously things have not gone to plan, but just trying to make the most of kind of what I have at the moment. But yeah, moving forward from that, I've also been applying for grad schemes, hopefully to start next year. So I've kind of just been going through the process, the applications, the video interviews. So far I've been offered one assessment centre that I just need to like book a slot in for. So everything's virtual this year though, which is a little bit weird, but yeah, that's kind of the process that I'm going through at the moment, which is nice because it gives me something else to do. And it would have been something, now I realise, that would have been quite hard to do whilst I was travelling, and I might have struggled with Wi-Fi or finding quiet conditions. So maybe it is kind of a blessing in disguise in that way, and it just kind of kept me occupied, which is quite nice. As this is my final video, I kind of thought it would make sense to kind of reflect on my time at Warwick, and I just think it's absolutely crazy that it has been a whole, I mean, over 3 years now since I started and walked into halls and was living in Roots and was in this like massive flat of 23 people sharing a kitchen, and how, I mean, time just flies by. So if you are about to start university, like honestly just make the most of like every moment, because it just goes so quickly. And I think especially because this final year has kind of been a blur, and nearer the end because of strikes and then lockdown, there wasn't really, for the second half, any sort of teaching. I didn't have lectures, seminars, that sort of thing. I didn't have exams either because they were turned into essays. It's just kind of been quite disjointed and quite a strange experience, but that's kind of made this year seem like it's gone even quicker in a way. It was honestly so strange kind of moving out on that final day and thinking, am I ever even going to come back to Leamington Spa? Like, are we going to have a graduation? Like, obviously you don't really know how much you're going to see people, you know, the people that you spent the last few years with, you don't know how often, how much you're going to see them after university, with everyone kind of going their separate ways, living in different places, starting different jobs. So it's definitely a really strange experience, and finishing and like graduating in like the midst of a pandemic with no graduation, no kind of final nights out, no graduate ball, no exams. Like, it was just a very strange experience, and a really weird way obviously to end these few years at university. But I just think it's great that I did have such a positive experience at university before the pandemic. Even given the situation this year, it was really nice just to spend time kind of in the house, and we still did our own little parties and stuff, like just limited to the house, don't worry. And all the last few years have just been an absolute whirlwind, and it's been amazing. I'm definitely so kind of thankful, grateful for the people that I've met and the experiences that I've had, and mostly like I'm so glad that I studied what I studied and that I had the experience that I did with the Politics and International Studies department, because I honestly just enjoyed it so much and feel like I really did gain a lot out of my degree. Even if I don't know exactly where it's going to lead me, I feel like I have learned so much, and it's really kind of changed my worldview and perspective completely. So for that I am always going to be grateful for. Really grateful that I had the opportunity to kind of come to university and learn all those things that, you know, otherwise wouldn't have had the opportunity to. Yeah, I suppose this is kind of the end of all of that now, and time to finally let go of university. But yeah, if you have watched any of these videos, then I really hope that they have been to some help of you. I hope they have been of some help to you. If you are at university right now, or you're looking to start university, then good luck, and I hope that it all goes well, and I hope you are all kind of staying safe with everything that's going on at the moment. But yeah, I hope you have a lovely rest of your week, and thank you for watching.